A day before he tried to kill former American President Donald Trump, Thomas Matthew Crooks wrote a chilling message on his social media handles, signaling his sinister plans. He said that the 13th of July will be his premiere. Take a look at this report to know more about the 20-year-old gunman who tried to assassinate a former American president and potentially the man who could win the presidential elections later this year.
From an engineering science student to the gunman who tried to kill Donald Trump. Investigators probing the Trump assassination attempt are discovering that 20-year-old Thomas Crooks led a nearly invisible life.
I mean, he would sit alone at lunch. I mean, he was just an outcast, and you know how kids are nowadays, so they're going to see someone like that and they're going to target him because they think it's funny or whatever. So it's the best way I can describe it. It's honestly kind of sad.
Apart from his studies, Crooks served meals and washed dishes for a mere $16 an hour at a nursing home. But as Pennsylvania geared up for Donald Trump's mega rally last week, the 20-year-old had a special request for his bosses. He asked for a day off on July 13th, citing an important task to finish. A day before the attack, Crooks even posted a message saying July 13th will be his premiere. Little did anyone know, the graduate had been planning to become a political assassin. An awkward, intelligent teenager who liked to tinker with computers, armed himself with an AR-15 style rifle and took aim at the former president.
We noticed a guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us, 50 feet away from us. So we're standing there, we're pointing at the guy crawling up the roof.
And he had a gun, right?
He had a rifle.
A rifle.
We could clearly see him with a rifle, absolutely. We're pointing at him. The police are down there running around on the ground. We're like, hey man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. And the police were like, huh, what? Like they didn't know what was going on.
Investigators have uncovered what now would appear concerning signs. Crooks read up on news stories about school shooters, received materials marked as hazardous materials. He also looked up bipartisan roster of Trump and Biden on his cell phone. But so far, investigators haven't found any evidence on what was Crooks' motive in taking this extreme step. He was a registered Republican, although records show he also donated $15 for an event linked to Biden. Neighbors say Crooks' family never put out yard signs to display their politics. They rarely get to see the family at all.
The only thing that was odd was that he kept to himself. Like, he didn't talk to people much, which I found odd because I like to talk to people and I like to make conversation, but not everyone does. He kept to himself.
While the FBI has intensified its probe, what triggered the 20-year-old to pick up the gun remains a mystery. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.